We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
And now,
Antonio Tarver, multiple light heavyweight world champions, including the WBA, WBC, and IBF.
Here comes the pro.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, hailing from Florida, here is the 3-time world champion, the Magic Man, Antonio Tarver. Fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the renowned unified world champion with a remarkable undefeated career, introducing the 2-division champion of the world and boxing's pride of Wales, please welcome Joe, the Italian Dragon Calzaghe.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. That hook scores. Catch and shoot. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Wales in some real trouble. And now they're right back into the fray.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Can you believe this? Joe Calzaghe in some serious trouble. Calzaghe is down, but will he get up? I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you continue.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe, or do they hold it right there? Joe. We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
Shot from the gut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so...
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. Well, if this trainer has a pep talk, now's the time to use it, as they were dropped twice in the last round. Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Nice counter shot. Well, this won't sit well with their opponent. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you... Whoa, wait a minute! And this might be the beginning of the end for Joe Calzaghe. I thought we were going to see the finish. Hold that thought! The pride of Wales in some real trouble. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched. skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Can you believe this? Joe Calzaghe in some serious trouble. We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give me your break.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Can make or break a fighter.
Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident.
There's the bell to start round 3. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Joe Calzaghe just got rocked. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Defense is everything because they got...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Oh, and Joe Calzaghe just took a heavy shot. Good job trying to back out. Hold that thought. And this might be the beginning of the end for Joe Calzaghe. Looks like they've shaken it off.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Joe Calzaghe just got rocked. They've avoided contact. Hold that thought. Can you believe this? Joe Calzaghe in some serious trouble. Looks like trouble was averted.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
The courage on display here is incredible. And he scores with the counter. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Tarver in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye.
There's the bell for round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch, counter punch. These 2 fighters are made for one another. The perfect counter lands. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round anywhere this year. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Missing with that right hook. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong.
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw. Back into the fray here in round 5. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to method.
I got to stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points for losing the round.
How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You all right?
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come to me.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
To win this round, get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Just box. Yes, I like that round.
Here we go in the 6th round. And there's the bell to start the round. Beautiful counterpunch. Oh, and Joe Calzaghe just took a hit. Joe Calzaghe is on the canvas. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened.
For I am the truth. I am the light that lighteth every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.
How about this venue, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Todd Grisham, and we are live here at the one-of-a-kind Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson. It's Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest of all time. Pensacola. An open-air outdoors. Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The straight right just misses. Those counter punches have to hurt. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. Beautiful counter punch. Open air stadium, blazing sun. What do you think about this?
Well, Todd, let me explain to you. You're outside. Nobody can turn the temperature down. Nobody can turn the sun down. When that sun's beating on you, when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you're getting hit, when you're getting hurt, there's no cool fan that's dropping in there. This is where it's real fighting. Fight on fight.
That counter shot lands. He misses with that jab. How about that time counter shot? Tried to score with the uppercut. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round.
I need just to focus on what we're doing.
And there's the bell for round two. That corner has got to find a way to get... Hold that thought! Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. And down goes Jones Jr. And as we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are ready.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
This counter fighter believes in me. Anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. When are we going to see a jab from these two? A perfect counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice exchange here from both men. Clearly his opponent was too much for him, and he's thrown in the towel. And that will do it.
For I am the truth. I am the light that lighteth every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.
Who could forget what happened here May 18th? Amir Khan. Terrence Bud.
This bout is...
What a pleasure it is to be. You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. Get him with a left jab. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. What an awkward ending we had the first time Crawford met Khan, as an accidental shot to the groin caused Khan to retire. Hopefully no controversy here tonight.
Amir Khan is and was one of the fastest fighters I've ever seen. And then for the first time in his whole career, he got in the ring with somebody that was faster than him, sharper than him, threw clusters much better than him. So then he thought, what is going on here? It's a new world. How does he deal with it? Then now he's got to depend on his skills. But he didn't realise that until the fight. So this is why we're doing this all over again. Amir Khan now has to depend on his skills rather than his speed, because he knows Crawford has the speed to put him out.
That counter shot lands. They're both trying for a knockout. Terrence Crawford just got rocked. A much better game plan here.
What recovery skills they are.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Crawford is dazed. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? And he scores with the counter. Perfect counter shot. Couldn't land that jab. The straight right just misses. Fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, use my jab, use my footwork, moving left to right.
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Crawford in trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he got back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Crawford's legs are all over the place. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividend. Hold that thought. Crawford may be ready to go down. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure. Whoa, Johnny. Crawford is dazed. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
The fans Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught.
Despite what... Did you see that? Amir Khan is rocked! Let's talk about Khan in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round. Let's get it started in round 3. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Down he goes! What an upset this could be as Khan is down! Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we continue.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
That is a show of count.
It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
I need to see that again.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Let them look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change it? It's the perfect stuff.
Crawford's legs are all over the place. Hold that thought! Terrence Crawford just got rocked. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the god.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you still want to fight.
Let's talk about Khan in that last round. They say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Beautiful counter punch. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Thrown, but it doesn't connect. And this is not how the story was supposed to go for Amir Khan. Crawford in trouble. Did you see that? Crawford may be ready to go down. Crawford got hit hard and down he goes. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming and there was nothing they could do.
A shot from the gods took...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Back into the fray here in round 5. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
He threw a punch and just got countered. The right hook misses. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Oh, my goodness, Johnny! Crawford is dazed. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Stamina is off the charts. Terrence Crawford just got rocked. Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
Even
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest